Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. From just inside the 20, a short kick. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 38-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
6-man. Check cross, check cross, check cross. Hey, look, 48. Hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go. Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
He's brought down.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on third down. They'll say it's incomplete. So good work there on the defensive side for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and until their offense can get into rhythm, their defensive players and staff have got to say to themselves, we've got to make it work. We've got to stand in here and make sure nothing else happens until our guys start moving the ball.
So that one will be accepted. When the holding penalty sets them back inside the 20 as they get going on this drive.
He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
At the 28-yard line.
Whip. Watch the whip.
And to give this time to the tailback. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's going to have a Patriots first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here. Watch the edge. 18 Cotton. Mike 55.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. play action. They'll throw. Throw left side here, taken in by Asiasi, the tight end. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. They'll give him 2 yards on that play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Brian Burns coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. And this won't get there, won't be online either. It's no good, off to the right, and this score will stay right where it is.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of legs.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now back to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now a run with McCaffrey. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Undercross. Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic. All day. All day. Chance, my chance, my chance.
They're going to look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Derek Brown coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9.
That's the end.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. New England on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion and 8 tries. Not good. This will be 3rd and 19.
Mike, 55. Check You don't want it. Mike 55, Mike 55.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the
run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
That's going to be a long day. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the run. Watch the run.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It'll be a gain of 4. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
1st down, Carolina.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. This is McCaffrey. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
He's
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
2 yards. And a Panther.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And they'll indeed take a knee. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they will take a knee here. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the fourth, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed it's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
Check it, Henry. 19-18.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
Incomplete.
Metcalf once again the target. That'll bring up second down.
And we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Back 55. Man alert. Man alert. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today. 55.
Now a desperation throw deep. That's caught inside the 20. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Well, partner, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the fourth quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. And this is one of those bang-bang plays, Charles. Did the knee hit first or did the ball come out first?
This is where you need that 20/20 eyesight, don't you, Brandon? You've got to see which one happened first. If the knee hit the ground, then they will keep possession.
Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And, oh, it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Intercepted by the Panthers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for the Panthers, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll return home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they fall for the first time this season after 6 wins to start the campaign. And they'll be back home next week for a date with the New York Jets. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin.